Hello my beautiful simmers and welcome back to another video. Welcome back guys to my channel. I hope you had an amazing day. So we are back to Ravenwood guys, and since I downloaded a couple of new sets that are heavily like Dark Academia style and more traditional CC, I decided to go back to this world and make yet one another a very dark inspired build, which is funny because I literally wrote like a mystic house for this one in the title. But yes, I am here building this. I don't want to say a small house. It's not on the smaller side. It's not like a tiny house. It's literally full-on house with everything that you actually need. But it's not a family house. This house is actually for someone who is more into the tarot and, reading the tarot. And also, I would love to dedicate this a house also for my macabre girl that I recently made, and she's also, I believe, on the gallery. You could see her just a tiny bit on at the beginning of the video, but yeah, I really love that sim that I made, and I really wanted to make this house for her. She maybe could be, a widow, or how you call those black widows. Yes, since I decided also to add a couple of gravestones over here on the side. You can see this right now. Maybe they are, her husbands, or someone from the family, if you have different story in your mind. But since it's like a very dark and moody, you can go with a lot of different stories with this house. Also the interior, it's very like a dark inspired. Everything is so freaking dark and black and dark wood, and I know you guys love this style so much, and every single time I have chance to play around with this kind of a style, you know that I'm going to do that. So basically, yes, I will leave you guys a little bit with this exterior part, and I'll be right back. So back of this house, it's literally very simple, guys. I didn't want to add anything else since I was not sure at the very end who is going to live in this house, so I decided to leave it like a little bit empty. You have enough space to add something if you would like to, have with this house. Even maybe just a small corner for the greenhouse if you need one. And yeah, I think it's going to be very cool. But since, like I said, this world it's heavily inspired by Romania, I still try to, play around with different styles and at least make something that can fit and go great with this world. But here in this area, we don't have a lot of houses. It's all surrounded by this, trees and everything. So yeah, I think it's quite nice to have a house like this if you love it. But let me talk a little bit about the custom content that I used. So this is probably, and most of it by Felix Andre and Estate set. They are all, at least this like exterior part, it's already free to download, but there is, I believe, one part of this estate set that it's not available right now. I believe it's going to be available in February, which is a little bit tricky for you guys if you are not Patreon, and if you don't want the early access custom content. So this is probably one of the last houses that I'm going to make with early access like that. If it's like that timeline, if it's smaller, I will definitely use it, and I will tell you from now on what I'm using actually. And if you are patron, if you already have that set, you can download this, but I will not force anyone to download something that it's like on early access. And I already talked about this. I am a patron of a couple of creators that I'm using. Like I said, I'm using like 5 to 6 only. They are like in my every single house. You can see that on my Patreon page. It's always like the same names, and I'm giving my best to not to expand that list, even though I found a couple of creators that I would love to use, but unfortunately I'm not, because I am strict and I don't want to expand the list. If you would like to see someone else, if you would like to see another creator included in my builds, please let me know down in the comments. Who do you have in mind? But from now on, like I said, I will give my best not to use early access creations, sets, call it whatever you like. I will give my best to wait like you guys when they are like released. If you don't mind it, also please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know what is your opinion about it, because I realized that a couple of creators actually expanded that time for download and early access, which I don't like because of you guys. And I don't like to have sets that are like more than a month unlocked, basically. So yes, I'm finally doing the interior, and like I said before, it's very dark, and I really do love it. I already finished a couple of rooms over here, but I will leave you guys to enjoy a little bit with the music and speed build part, and I'll be right back. So back to this kitchen, because it really took me such a long time to furnish this part. But kitchens like this in houses like this one, I really need to pay attention to the like all every single detail and have something very beautiful in this house. The actual dining room I decided to place in a sunroom. The name that I'm always forgetting. I don't know why, but yes, I'm always forgetting that name. It's not a greenhouse, it's a sunroom, and it's really beautiful. You always have enough light in that room, and it's very beautiful when the sunlight is going through these beautiful windows that I used. And even though I'm not such a huge fan of the lighting in this part of the world, I don't know why everything is so purple. I don't know, somehow I'm not very happy with this lighting, but I saw in the other rooms that the lighting is actually very beautiful, but somehow this sunroom doesn't look good in in every single part of the day. But yeah, I am finally upstairs, and I really wanted to use at least one room to add again the fireplace and the sitting area. And this one looks so freaking cool, but you can still, if you need one more room, you can still close this one and make additional bedroom if you need, like if you have at least smaller family, you can still close this part and make one bedroom. But we have like a very grand, beautiful bedroom, and of course ensuite bathroom, and also an office over here. And oh my god, I really do love this new couple of sets that I got. They are so freaking perfect for this house that I really wanted to make. And you will see eventually at the end, like always, I'm always posting the house tour. And if you miss some part or something, at least, because I am not someone who is like recording every single corner, at least not the bathrooms, but you already know that. But this time I decided to actually record everything. And also because you guys told me a couple of times that you really enjoy in longer videos. But since I decided to make a longer video, I have to cut up my talking a little bit and use some music to fill that space. Let me know also in the comments, how do you feel about this new concept? I will also continue with my regular type of the video, but for these longer ones, I am really like tired of speaking all the time. And don't mind me if I, go with a little bit of music, at least like a minute or two. I think it's better, especially if you like just watching a building part. And this is the last room, this is the office. And I hope you enjoy, guys, in this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And like always, you will find this on my Patreon page and also on my gallery. And until the next one, love you guys, and enjoy. Love you all, and bye bye everyone.